Hey everyone. Yes, it's Freestyle Friday here on the Kim Jacobs Show. So glad to have you guys tuning in to today's episode. You know, we talk about all kinds of stuff on Friday. So go ahead and quickly grab your virtual seats and tell everyone that the Kim Jacobs Show is here on the air. I already have some of my experts that have popped into the studio today to share some updates, and I can't wait for us to get started. So let's go ahead. Tell your friends, tell your family. Everybody tag them here that the Kim Jacobs Show is on the air, and we're getting ready to have a powerful show for you guys. So let's get this party started. The Kim Jacobs Show, and I have with me experts DI Real Estate and Staging Des, and expert for political and educational updates Sean A. Hall, the Sean Hall. Okay, the Sean Hall is here with us today. Guys, let's go ahead and get started. Des, take us away and tell us the stuff that's going on with you over there.
Okay, so I am actually driving to my flip in Greensboro. I'm actually pulling up as we speak. And Kim, this is the property where I told you we found the will from someone that possibly may have died in the property.
Right.
And you're like, what? Who is this lady behind the letter?
Right.
And so I do have the letter. Should I read it, or I don't know? I don't know if I should read it.
Okay, y'all. People that's coming in, do we want Des to go ahead and read the letter? Yes, I want you to read the letter for sure. So I'm sure I speak on everyone's behalf. Sean,
Okay.
Yes, right?
Absolutely.
All right. So let me give you a little bit of background. This is my very first flip, and I'm excited because I set the goal to buy my first property last year, and I did it in December. It was late, but I got it in December.
Right.
And when I walked through the property the first time, my sister was like, Des, something feels weird. Like, I feel like a heavy spirit is in this house.
Right.
And she was like, what do you think? Like, I was like, I don't feel it. And she was like, it feels like somebody died in this house. And I was like, I don't feel it. I said, if the spirit's probably gone now, because I don't feel it. And so we just kept looking through the house. And then my contractor came to meet us. And he went in the house. He's like, Des, wait till I tell you what I found in the attic. I was like, what? And I said, what? Because I said, when my sister first walked through the house with me, she said she felt like there was a heavy spirit. And he was like, he got big eyes like this. He was like, well, what I found in the attic may have concluded that. And I said, okay. So he said, I put it in the mailbox. And when we go outside, I'll get it out the mailbox. So this is what he got out the mailbox. A written will.
From someone that had passed away at the home, probably.
Yes. And I'm right outside the house right now. But okay, so this will was written, it says September 4th. I don't know if you can see that, but September 4th, 1979, and it says, to whom it may concern, these are my wishes concerning my home and possessions, should anything happen to me, death, or if I am. Now, this word right here.
Wait. What year was this again?
1970, September 4th, 1979.
September 4th,
now, I don't know if y'all can see this word right here. It looks like murdered. Can y'all see it?
Gosh!
It looks like murdered, but when you really
look, it ain't no look like it is.
That is murder. What in the world? The letter has.
But I said, okay, maybe it says rendered, because the next word looks like helpless.
Wait, okay, no. Go back to the beginning.
I don't know. Can y'all see that?
Okay, so it depends on your handwriting, because I can see where that could look like an R or an M.
Yeah, it
Right.
could be rendered or it could be murdered. Who knows?
Yeah, murdered helpless doesn't make sense. So we'll go with
It's
rendered.
rendered helpless.
Okay. So,
Let's go with
so
that.
at first I was like thinking this thing was like murdered. I'm like, I gotta
And you
get
think
this
everything was by murder?
Oh my God. Okay, so read the letter. Tell us.
Rendered helpless, unable to make decisions anywhere at all, I do hereby state that I wish to leave my home and furnishings to Steve I don't know if it says Barker or Barter. All real estate involved, and to my daughter Brenda, wish to give her $5,000 to be used at her own discretion. My jewelry and clothing to go to Brenda. Also, any piece of china or crystal she might want. May God bless each of you is my heart's desire. Ida Barker. I think it's Barker. Ida Barker. And then she revised it July 26, 1980. And it says, this will is no longer my wishes. I do hereby state that my home and all my possessions are to go to my son Steve to do with as he sees fit. And I know he will know what is fair and right, since he has me as his dependent and will have to pay all my hospital, medical, and funeral expenses. There will not be any money left. Just know I love you and go with God. He loves you more. He loves you more. So, of course, this is a godly woman, bless her heart.
Wait.
But yes. So that's
Okay,
it.
y'all,
It's
listen.
just
All
like
of
three
y'all that are coming, wait a minute before you keep going. All of y'all that are in the studio audience that are tuning in today is Freestyle Friday on the Kim Jacobs Show. DI Real Estate and Staging is here, and she's reading a letter that was found in one of the properties that she's gotten staged and flipped. And so she got this letter from someone that's deceased or dated September 4th, 1979. And okay, Joe Duncan already typed, and he said she got mad at someone. Sounds like to me. Oh my gosh. What do y'all think, studio audience members? Because this sounds like a trip. From my perspective, again, I'm from the project. I grew up in the project, so you look into everything and with a side eye. Like, wait a minute now. All of a sudden, she gave everything to the son that she's now the dependent of. Okay, that's kind of like this is just Kim's opinion. This is not the opinion of the show. But I don't understand that. How that all of a sudden happened, and now it's like, and everything go to Steve, everything go to him. Come on, man.
I would just raise my finger and tip on in here. The second letter, Des, did the handwriting look similar? Was it the same handwriting that you can ascertain?
It's the same exact handwriting.
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
I don't know. Can I flip my
Come on,
phone
Sean.
around? Can I flip my phone around on here? I can't flip my phone on here, can I?
Yeah, you can. Just hit your little circular thing.
It doesn't. Let's see.
Well, you can turn the phone in the direction you want it to go. Yeah, whoever just did that that facial expression, yeah, type a comment because I can't see who it is that made that face. Like, yes, that's how I feel. I'm like, unless there was some kind of coercion or something. It's kind of like.
What happened was she told Steve and baby girl, because I don't remember her daughter's name.
Right.
She told Steve and baby girl about this little will that she had, and I surmised that Steve got a little.
Can you guys see it?
Yes. Beautiful penmanship, by the way. No one does that anymore. If you peep game, y'all, Steve wasn't in the first will.
At all.
So now.
No, he was.
Well, what she leave him? What'd she say?
What did she say about
I wish to leave my home and furnishings to Steve Barker.
Oh, okay.
All real estate involved, and to my daughter. Then down here, July 26, 1980, she switched it up to leave everything to him. I guess because it looks like she's gotten accumulated hospital bills and stuff like that, and he was the one taking care of her.
Listen here. We all mamas on this show. Me,
okay, what you saying?
What I'm saying is He probably got an attitude with sister and was like, why should you get anything? And I'm sitting here taking care of him. Because no mother would say, go ahead and leave it all to, I'm going to use my oldest daughter, leave it all to Mariah since I am her dependent and she is taking care of me and there won't be anything left. Who does that? No mama does that.
No, a mother is all. I mean, and I don't know about every mother, but I can only speak about me as a mother. But anything that I have written, I have it already designated that my son is taking. You know, my oldest son. If me and my husband talk and we say, okay, our oldest son is going to do this, and then this is going to be the percentage for the younger ones or whatever. But we have it spelled out, so it's not just only going to be based on the goodness of his heart only at all, because that's like not going to necessarily reflect on each person depending upon where they're in, what phase they're in life. So I don't know. I mean, y'all can chime in and tell us y'all thoughts. What do you think about the letter? First of all, I think it's great that the letter is written. Do you know if the letter got executed on? Did the person get it, Steve? Did he get everything?
I don't think so, because this letter was found in the attic.
And
I don't see any type of stamp, no nothing. That's why. Do you guys think I should bring it to the police? I mean,
it's 40 years old, and at this point, it is what it is. And here's what they're going to come back and look at: handwriting analysis. That's number one. So anybody out there who's writing these wills, which can sometimes hold up in a court of law, even if you handwrite it, you need to have a witness. At worst case scenario, take it to your bank before you sign. Get it notarized, because something notarized, even in handwriting, will hold up in a court of law. That anybody could have wrote that. Anybody. Steve,
well, I would take it to the authorities. So
Steve,
you know,
Steve
I would.
could have wrote it, huh?
Steve could have wrote
it.
Steve probably did.
No, but it's no joke. Here's the thing. I don't know if Steve wrote it or not, but what I will say is that I would definitely take it to the authorities or to an attorney or someone and say, hey, you know, because they may have other writings from her during that time frame that they can also produce.
That's true.
Go ahead, Sean.
Well, now wait a minute. I mean, I know we're live and on air, but
guys, I'm at my flip. Woo.
She's at her
okay. I'm
home,
sorry. I'm being silly.
Huh?
She's at her home now, taking all this stuff to the authorities.
This is the house that I found the letter.
That could cause a problem.
This is the house where I found the letter.
Oh wow! Wow,
That's
Des.
the backyard.
That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Where is that located?
This one is in Greensboro.
Okay. Beautiful. Tell us about the property.
I love it.
Okay, so, well, you guys know about the will we found, but right now we're in the phase where we're about to insulate and put the drywall on. And they're about to pour. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm in a driveway.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
The wood. They're setting up to pour the concrete for the driveway. And I wish I could flip my camera around. I can't flip it around.
It's okay.
Joe Duncan, look at the private chat.
The front of the house. That's the front of the house.
Nice.
So
very nice.
Initially, the door was right here on the side, but I didn't like it because when you open up the door and go inside, you walk right into the kitchen.
Ooh.
So what I did was I had them move the door to the middle of the house.
Okay.
And created a hallway there.
Nice.
So you can walk in and then the kitchen will be on the left.
Nice.
Yeah. And so let's see. I don't know if the door is open. Can you find out if Ryan has the key? Or ask him for the code for the lockbox. So they just put in the porch. I don't know if you guys can see.
Let me see.
But this is the front door now.
Nice.
Yeah, it's locked.
Yes.
I'm gonna get the code so I can go inside. See it behind me?
Yes.
Yes.
Very nice.
Very, very nice.
So, yeah. And I'm actually, if anybody's like interested in learning how to flip, how to acquire property and do all that good stuff, I have a meetup group. It's called Eat, Sleep, Breathe, REI. And I have the Facebook group too as well. It's on Facebook and it's also on Meetup. And we're doing a meetup tomorrow, Saturday, at 6335 Thermal Road.
Wait a minute, Shannon. They like to capture this. They'd like to capture this. So say,
okay,
what is it called?
Contract is opening the door.
Eat, breathe, and what?
Open the door so we can see inside.
Eat, breathe,
eat calmer, breathe calmer, eat, sleep. Oh, sorry. Eat, sleep, breathe, REI.
Eat, sleep, breathe, REI. Okay.
Eat, sleep, breathe. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna go inside now. Let me see, how should I do this so that you guys can see.
This is on Facebook.
All right, I'm gonna have to walk backwards.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I have the Facebook group, and I also have a Meetup group.
Okay, Meetup group and Facebook. Okay, I want to make sure people know how to get this information. Okay, so Des with DI
with this thing on.
DI Real Estate and Staging. She has a Meetup group, and it's also a Facebook group called Eat, Sleep, Breathe, REI. And so make sure you definitely connect with her Meetup group and her Facebook group if you're interested in learning how to flip properties. Go ahead, Des.
Okay, so I'm in the hallway right now. When you walk in the front door, and right behind me, that's gonna be a wall back here. I know you guys can't really see what's going on because there's no walls, but there's gonna be a wall back here. This is the hallway that we're standing in right now.
Okay.
And then this is gonna be a half bath right here behind me.
Nice.
And then you walk through the hallway and you have everything is all open. The kitchen is right here behind me. This is where the kitchen is gonna be. Oh, and Kim.
Yes.
We're gonna be playing Who Guessed It Again.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. We know we want to participate in that. What are we playing? We're from what part of the house?
We're playing. Okay, so right here behind me. Oh, we got lights? We have lights. Okay. So right here behind me is the stairs. You see the stairs?
Yes.
You see how the stairs are going up?
Yes.
Right
beautiful.
Behind me. I want you guys to guess what's going under the stairs.
Okay, y'all, the contest begins now. Guess what's going under the stairs. Des is doing her own big reveal. When is the big reveal?
The big reveal probably won't be until, I would say, February, beginning of February.
Okay, so you have between now and February to guess what's going behind the stairs behind her for her big reveal.
Okay. Yep.
Let me take a picture of that too.
Yep. And whoever wins, they're gonna win $100. $100 gift card.
Ooh, I know.
Girl.
Look at my contractor talking about, ooh, he knows.
Oh yeah, I bet he does.
Ryan, get in the camera.
Show it again. Show it again.
Hi to Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
That's my contractor, Ryan.
Nice to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you. You got a great job, Ryan. Take a picture right there, Des. Take a picture right there. Right by the staircase, so I can take a picture of it.
Take a picture right here?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, I just took one. Wow. So what's going beneath the staircase? You guys can be a part of her big reveal to win $100 if you guess it right by February. You can put it in the comment section and she'll go back and look at your comments as well. If you should guess it right, then you will be the winner for Dez's big reveal. Go ahead, Des.
Now, well, the winner needs to go to my YouTube channel, Facebook page, and my follow me on Instagram. But I'm gonna do a video which I'm releasing next week with the contest. And I could probably come back on next week. That way
come back on
exactly how to enter the win.
Yes, come back on Freestyle Friday and tell everybody how to win next week, and we'll show the video.
Okay. Okay. All right. So behind me, everything is all opened up. That's the kitchen, the dining room, and then the living room. All
nice.
Open.
Nice.
That is very nice.
The back door that I was at first. And then you walk in this way, And this is the master bedroom suite. This is
Wow.
the bedroom here. Then you go
That's
through
very
here.
nice.
This is all bedroom. This is his closet. This is her closet. Huh? Oh, Ryan's gonna hold the camera. No, you know what? You can't. I can't flip it around. I can't flip the camera around. Oh, okay. Okay. Can y'all see me?
No, get closer, Ryan.
So
Get closer.
this is her closet. You gotta come. You gotta follow me, I guess. And then this is
come on, Ryan, get your camera skills going.
I know.
This is the master bathroom. There's like a little potty area here, you know, with the door.
It's a wet room.
Your little poop area.
Okay.
Door. And this is where the tub is going here. And
Very
then
nice.
the shower wall here. Are we doing 2 shower heads? We got 2 shower heads, right? No? Okay.
I mean, I can add
right
you
now
one if
we
you
have
like.
1 shower head, but we might install 2 shower heads.
I can add you
And
Very
then the
nice.
master vanity is going right here. Master vanity is going right there. Now, to me, yes, it's a nice layout, but it's going to be all in the finishes. That's what makes a house a nice home and a nice design. So that's what's so exciting about the big reveal, because you get to finally see what it all looks like. Now I'm going to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. We're going up the stairs. And right here is where the laundry closet is going to be. Can you see? Yeah. This is the laundry closet. And turn around. This is the bedroom. Now you see these boards up here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So when I first got this property, they had the drop ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
It's like little like plastic drop ceiling stuff.
Yeah.
That was that's what it was. That's what was here, Ryan. That's what was here. So I had my contractor remove all of that so that we could have higher ceilings, and then
That's
that way,
very nice. Very nice. For those of you that are just tuning in,
exposed.
Des, let me tell everybody, for those of you that are just tuning in to the Kim Jacobs Show today, we're on Freestyle Friday. We have DI Real Estate and Staging, and she's going through a property that she's flipping. But the thing is, in the attic, she found a letter from someone that's deceased, and she read the letter earlier in the show. So make sure you go back and look at that. And she wants to know whether she should be sharing it with the authorities or whether she should be, what should she be doing with the letter? I think she should give it to somebody. But Sean said no, so I don't know.
Ryan's actually the first person to find it.
Yeah, it was a little.
Where was it exactly?
It was actually tucked away inside the wall behind 2 pieces of brick.
But which side? Over here? Or
no, it was in the chimney.
It was in the chimney that we tore down.
See, that's why I'm thinking that you should give it to somebody, because it can make a difference in a situation.
It could also make a difference in Des's situation, because if the whole thing goes south, then somebody else could lay claim to the house and have to give you back your money. So,
right.
Well, why are we talking about this on the show? I need to delete this off the show. God.
Hey, listen. I live in the light. So, hey, it's all real. It is what it is. So however it's supposed to go down, it's supposed to go down, because we live in the light.
Okay, well, let your light shine. And come on, bring closure to your light today, because I got to go to the next Freestyle Friday expert guest.
Okay, so the beams, you see the beams? This is the bathroom upstairs. This bathroom wasn't here. We're adding a new bathroom. And this is the second bedroom. This is where, do you guys see this little square right here?
That's nice. Yes, I see. We see everything.
You see my foot?
Yes.
That's where the will. This is where the fireplace was. This is where the fireplace was that the will was in. Right here.
Wow.
That's where the will was.
But see, that could bring closure to something big for somebody. So I would turn it in my opinion, but that's just what I would do.
I'm turning it in. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I would do. But I mean, guys, if you all are the studio audience, she's asking your opinion. Would you turn it in? Would you not turn it in? Why? Sean gave her opinion. She like, ain't no way she would turn it in under no circumstances, because the people could come back and want her property that she now has rights to technically. And so that's what Sean is saying. All right. Okay. Bring it to closure, Des. Tell us the last piece.
So that is the last piece. We're at the second floor. I just showed you the 2 rooms, the bathroom and the laundry room, and we're out.
Wow.
What
wow, Des. That's beautiful.
So you guys, I know everybody's gonna be. I was gonna say, I know everybody's gonna be excited to see what it looks like with walls.
Yeah.
Right? So I'll come back. Once we install the drywall. That'll be a couple of weeks from now.
Wow. Okay. That's awesome, Des.
And I'll let you guys know what happened with that letter.
I can't wait. So next Friday, Des will come back on and give us more updates about the letter, give us more updates about where they are in the phase. They have a meetup session that's coming up. What date is your meetup group session?
That's actually tomorrow at 11, and that's at our Charlotte property, and that's 6335 Thermal Road, THERM as in Michelle, AL, Thermal Road, and that's Charlotte. And meet up there at 11 o'clock for anyone that's interested in learning how to become an investor and flip property.
Okay.
So I'm letting people shadow me on my project so that they could see the process.
Wow, this is gonna be good. Meet Des Gerald. Let me tell you, meet Des. Here, I'm putting that up for people. Now, I know one thing, when y'all meet up, y'all need to turn this show on, because I'm sitting here advertising this, but that's the same time as the Kim Jacobs Show. So if you're going to become an investor and you're going to be meeting up with Des tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock a.m., y'all better turn that phone on and keep the Kim Jacobs Show. No, what am I talking about?
Okay, you want me to come on tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Saturday.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Girl, I got my days all wrong.
Yeah,
okay.
that's what I'm like. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So I can actually come myself.
We're good.
Okay, no. So Saturday,
right.
Saturday at 11 o'clock a.m., which I don't have the show on Saturday. Go meet Des at 6335 Thermal Road in Charlotte, North Carolina. She's having a meetup session. If you're interested in becoming an investor, learning how to flip properties, this is a great opportunity. She's doing her thing, y'all. So make sure you take advantage of it.
Yeah, because I'm not even charging. I'm not charging for the information like everybody else does. I'm not.
That's really good, Des. That's a great
now.
service.
If you want my services. Now, if you want my services, I'm a charge, but the information is free. All right.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good way to get hands-on experience.
That's really good. Make sure you take advantage of this opportunity. It's a meetup at 6335 Thermal Road in Charlotte, North Carolina, 11 o'clock a.m. Saturday morning. And that's tomorrow, everybody, if you want to become an investor and learn how to flip property. Right. Des, thank you so much for being here on the Kim Jacobs Show today. That was outstanding information.
Thanks for having me.
And I am going to take a commercial break. I need to make sure y'all know what's happening in the land here today. Ooh. Our episode sponsor is
She came from humble beginnings, and her family knew struggle, but she had love, support, and opportunity. And she set out to change the world. At Enlivian, we provide housing solutions and services that transform lives. Our Enlivian is your Enlivian. The Charlotte Housing Authority is now Enlivian, housing redefined.
All right, Sean Hall, my political expert, the Sean Hall, political and educational expert, is here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Talk to us about what's going on in politics, what's going on in education. Joe, let me know if you want to pop in on any of these two, or just waiting for your segment. Okay. He's like, don't put me in until you ready for me now. Don't play. He's like, go ahead now, Sean. Be Sean Hall.
So politics, there's still a lot going on. We know now that Joe Biden, President-elect Joe Biden, is set to take office. What we're waiting on is the official certification to come through from all of the states, many of the states that President Trump decided to take Joe Biden to court over the electoral votes.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody sided with him. He's lost every challenge. I think just recently he was in Michigan. His sidekick, Rudy Giuliani, was in Michigan with some woman who was they were wondering whether or not she was inebriated as she was talking to some of the city council members and the chair people about being in a room and how the counts were not right and how all of a sudden people were pulling out votes from anywhere. And I think the bad thing about this, in terms of Donald John Trump not deciding to go gracefully and continuing this facade of a rigged election, it backfired in his face. That's just what everyone is saying. It backfired. If you all remember, if you're on your political chops, about a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, he started this whole thing about, oh yeah, and watch out, the election will probably be rigged. You know, it's going to be the biggest thing ever to happen.
Right.
Well, I did my research a little and I started to notice something. Everyone was an actor in this, because there were actually some bills put before the Senate to make the elections safer, more secure, and they voted them down. Mitch McConnell and his crew said no. Wait, who says no to safer elections? Who says no to using the kind of equipment that can't be hacked? These people did. And so that was very puzzling for a lot of people to say, wait, why would you do that? But as we got closer, and now a year out, the president was saying the same thing about voting, how we had all of these illegal people voting. But here's the truth, guys. When they said that, registering to vote by mail and doing mail-in ballots, that was fraudulent or could be fraudulent.
Right.
Donald John Trump has voted by mail several times.
Yes.
So have members of his family. They were registered in 2 states at the same time, which is a crime. You can't do that. So the fraud that they speak of, they've actually perpetrated. So let's continue. Nobody's voted for him, ruled in his favor to say, yes, there has been evidence of mass fraud. As a matter of fact, it hasn't been. In Georgia, you lost once. No, twice, because they had to go back and recount. And then you ask them to count it again. And it's going to be on the taxpayers. And I think what they're not thinking about, at least when I say they being the GOP, you're not thinking about how taxpayers overall in the state of Georgia will view this, and it could go against you, because you still got the election coming forth for the 2 Senate seats that are available. Sonny Perdue is running again, as is Kelly Loeffler.
Okay.
And their people running against them, Raphael Warnock and John Ossoff, are saying, guys, make sure you come out and vote on January 5th. But you've got some of the Republican people saying, you know what? We're tired of this fraud and don't go vote. What? It's like this. You can't even make it up. There's no SNL skit that has been this great. Also, in politics, President Obama is taking a little bit of heat from Black people. The other day, he did an interview and he was talking about what we had to do to kind of right this ship with the Democratic Party. And he said, hey, you and your snappy slogans, that's not going to cut it. Well, he was talking about defunding the police. And so many people were upset because they were saying, it's more than a slogan. That shows you how much Obama is out of touch. And this is me speaking on behalf of who else? Me. Anytime you have to explain your slogan, you have to explain your premise, it's not a good one. It can be the best intentions. But when you say defund the police, automatically it's and people who could be in your corner are not going to be. Now, when you explain it, you're like, Oh, so you're saying reallocate money so that all of this aggressive policing we're seeing doesn't have to take place? Yes. But how many people are you going to have the opportunity to
explain that to?
explain
Right.
it
It's
to?
just
Which
ridiculous.
means scrap that slogan.
Right.
Not scrap the premise. What we need to do is reallocate funding for police. And I think the other thing that needs to happen, and Kim, you've had a couple of shows about this, and I love what what's his name, Kim?
Sheriff McFadden.
Yes, Sheriff Gary McFadden in Mecklenburg said that people need to get involved in this process. I think where we fall short as Americans is not knowing what is the process. And I think that that's something that every law enforcement office across this country could do better. Open up your books. Open up and let people know, what does the law say? Because this shouldn't be about entrapment. It should be about people being educated, because a famous saying goes forth, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Just because you don't know that the speed limit is 35 miles instead of 45, you're still going to get a ticket because you don't know. But what we want to do is give people an opportunity to know the laws, to know what should you be doing. And I know a lot of times people say, well, dispute all your issues in court or what have you. What you fail to realize when it comes to Black people, whether it be Black men, Black women, Black children, is that the opportunities that many people who don't look like us experience, we don't get a chance to experience. If you remember Tamir Rice, when they called the police on him and someone said, there's a man out there with a gun. I think it could be a kid. In less than 2 seconds. Do you know how fast that is? They jumped out the car shooting that young boy, 12 years old. You didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. And yet we have white children. Let's go to the shooter in Kenosha, Wisconsin. You deliberately killed people and had a $2 million bail set. And they raised money for it. And people who were in the Republican Party, I'm talking about sitting congressmen, sitting senators, said, hey, this young boy, he should run for Congress. This is someone after our own hearts. That is more than scary. It's disturbing. It's alarming. And that shouldn't sit. So we've got those things going forward in politics. People are looking at some of the positions that Joe Biden is filling. And we're starting to see that there are a lot of women coming forward. When you look at the people who are going to be operating on behalf of Vice President Kamala Harris, as well as President-elect Joe Biden, and First Lady-elect Dr. Jill Biden, they're women. Now, there is also a little bit of concern that we're not seeing the color that we want to see. And when I say that, meaning that there's no secret that Joe Biden's campaign was resurrected because of Representative Jim Clyburn from South Carolina.
Right.
Joe's campaign was on life support. They were about to pull the whole plug. Y'all go back and research it. Go back and look at the primaries. Joe was down for the count. And Jim Clyburn said, hey, listen, this is our man. We don't have anybody else. Let's get behind Joe. And he won South Carolina, and that was the breath of life that his campaign needed. And now look at us. Wow. And many Black people are saying, hey, we want the big payback. We didn't just get you in office to be left out. Right. And so we're looking to see how will some of these cabinet positions shape up. And remember, whenever you are nominated for a cabinet position, there's still Senate confirmation. Now, this Senate, as is, has already said, okay, some of these people we don't like you, you're not getting in. That's what makes the Georgia election all the more important, because you can not like the people, but if the Democrats have the majority, they're getting in. Or if they don't have the majority, then you go to having someone who is acting for a period of time. Right. And then perhaps you can get your person in. So I think I've covered everything that I can think.
Well, people do have questions as well. And I definitely want to make sure that I get an opportunity.
Bring the questions.
Yeah, so people are going to get a chance to ask a few questions. We have Joe, who's going to be doing our celebrity updates. But let me take a moment to acknowledge one of today's episode sponsors. It's the Freedmen Law Group. FreedmenLawGroup.com is FreedmenLawGroup.com. Let me take you to their website, FreedmenLawGroup.com. And I really think it's a great, I love this. I love this website just right here. It's called thefreedmenlawgroup.com. And this firm is filled with African-American men. If you go to their website, you'll learn exactly all of the details as to how you can contact them and be able to partner to learn more about how you can utilize their services. I like all of the details that's shared about each of the different partners in the firm. So you'll be able to learn more about Friedman Law Group. They are a proud member of the Charlotte Mecklenburg Black Chamber of Commerce. And I encourage you to say that the Kim Jacobs Show did send you their way. Their phone number is 704-271-2048. Again, that's 704-271-2048. You can also reach them at friedmanlawgroup.com. So make sure you all connect with them to get your legal services.
Amen.
As well. Okay, so Sean, some of the questions that came in right quick,
Yeah.
let's go to those.
What we got?
Gary Horn said, Trump knows that he has no chance to overturn the elections. His campaign has raised $170 million since the election, pushing baseless and fraud claims. This money is going where?
Oh my gosh. Gary, I love you. I'm so glad you asked the question. The money is going in his pockets, y'all. His pockets. And to me, that's probably the most reprehensible thing. You're raising $170 million and you're saying it's for 2024. But if you read the little tiny fine print, it says that the money can be used in any way that they so choose. And so a lot of this money is going into his pockets. And why, you all, because
how do you know it's going into his pockets, Sean?
Going back to what news reports have put out, that officially he doesn't have a 2024 campaign kicked off. And so when you look at where this money is going, it's going into an organization that belongs to him solely, and it's not politically affiliated. And so I think that that's a little bit of an issue, and it should be for his supporters. If you want to support people, okay, I'm at $SAMJCIL. I will take all donations as well. I just think you don't do that to people.
Okay. I don't understand why, if fraud was done, why was it not done throughout the party lines? I mean, I would have been good to do it to where all of the Democratic senators were elected as well. That's her comment. Joyce McCall's comment. Oh, wait a minute. Something happened where Sean is not on for a second. So what we're going to do is, Joe, I am going to pull you in so we can go into some of our celebrity updates. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Oh, let me go ahead and address this too, by the way. My backstage person, Shannon, was like, what in the world are you wearing? I was like, wait, what? What do you mean? What in the world am I wearing? I look good, right? So I thought I looked good today. But see, what it is y'all, you got to keep in mind, I'm from the Church of God in Christ, right? So yes, I do sometimes go to extremes to come. Let me pull you in, Joe, so I can get your facial expression. I do sometimes go to the extreme. I should pull you in, Shannon, judging me for what I got on. She was like, that looked like two different shades of black. I said, Shannon, it's not two shades of black. This is green and glitzy. See, this is a green, nice tank shirt, right? But I put a long sleeve black blouse under it.
And it's holy.
I don't know how holy it is. I ain't trying to be nothing special here. I'm just trying to just cover up the way that I think I need to be covered up.
It's so right. It's so righteous. God will be pleased.
I promise I didn't mean any. All I meant is just I felt more comfortable being like this, and I thought I looked good. But now I'm getting judged talking about my stuff look like two different shades, and she put literally what in the world. What in the world? Joe, tell us some celebrity updates while we wait for Sean to probably pop back in.
Oh my goodness, it will be my pleasure. My pleasure. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. We're going to start off first with Mike Tyson. Did you see the fight?
Oh, I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and I saw him and how he was like built and buff, and I was seeing all the recaps. I was like, this man is still got it at this age.
Yeah. Well, you may not know this, but there was almost another fight, not in the ring, but in the streets.
I saw that when I was getting, Rachel does all of my Freestyle Friday topics, and she typed one of those things saying that somebody was trying to fight Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So what happened was, now this is what TMZ Sports is reporting, that Staples Center after the fight with Roy Jones Jr. Of course, you know, that fight ended in a draw. Well, one man in the crowd, a fan, swung at Tyson. And this happened around the time that Tyson was signing autographs for a group of fans. And the unidentified man yelled out to Tyson and kind of asked him why wouldn't he fight him? Well,
Right.
Tyson took it all in stride, just kind of, you know, shrugged it off as a joke, but told the man it probably wouldn't end well for him. Well, the guy did not like that response, and that is when he reportedly threw the punch. And it is also reported that he was reaching in his waistband. Well, when Tyson's security people saw him do this, that alarmed them, and because they feared, you know, they thought maybe this guy is crazy, has a weapon or something. So
Right.
Tyson's entourage also recognized the man from a previous autograph signing where he tried to start some trouble there as well.
Oh
So
my
they kind of stepped to him, and he kind of backed off and kind of ran with his tail tucked between his legs and got out of Dodge before they got with him.
Oh yeah, I'm grateful that he made that decision because it could have got real ugly, and I'm
Yeah, very
glad nothing else happened because a lot of those fights don't end too pretty. Somebody ends up losing life.
exactly. And I don't know about you, but I'm not messing with Tyson. I don't want to challenge him to any no fight.
We were in Maui, Hawaii one time, and we saw Mike Tyson jogging. It was like, you know, the volcanic ashes and stuff. We were looking at it, and we were like, "Is that Mike Tyson?" And we rolled the window down, and my husband said, "Hey, Mike," and he was like, "Well," we were like, "Oh, never mind. Keep on training. Stay focused. Stay focused. We're not bothering you. We just want to say hello. God bless you, saints, and move on." Okay, John, let me know if you want to be pulled back in. Okay, we'll pull you back in. Okay, so go ahead, Joe. Tell us what the next one is.
All right, next we've got Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, Jenny from the block. Well, here's the thing about this story. Hollywood has never been known for its long marriages. Well, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, long engagements are now becoming the it thing, it seems like, in Tinseltown, because despite being engaged since March of 2019, Jennifer Lopez says she and fiance Alex Rodriguez are not in any rush to walk down the aisle, especially now that this pandemic is going on. She did reveal to Access Hollywood earlier this week that they did have big plans for the big day, but they actually postponed them because of the pandemic, and no one knows it, but they actually planned the wedding twice and postponed it twice. So now they're kind of in a state of flux. They don't know if they want to go big or if they're just going to do something simple or just chill until everything is over. But some people have suggested that they have a drive-through or a drive-by wedding ceremony, and Jennifer Lopez is toying with the idea. She said one thing about doing it that way, it'd be a lot cheaper.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you guys think about that? People that are getting married today during whole COVID-19 time frame, do you think it's a great idea to have a drive-by, drive-through kind of wedding?
Well, if you remember Cynthia Bailey from Real Housewives of Atlanta, she pulled it off a month or so ago.
Yes. So it does work. So, and like you said, it saves a lot of money because people can just bring their gifts, say their hellos, and you don't have to pay for venues, and you don't have to pay for, all the reception stuff and the party favors. I mean, I guess you could still do party favors and give them to them in the car, but that'd be interesting. Who knows?
But
okay.
I don't know if too many people would be keen on a drive-by wedding ceremony. I don't know.
Why not?
I mean, I'm always, I like a big to do.
You know what? I think it depends on where you are in your life. Cynthia Bailey, it wasn't her first marriage. It was her third, right? So legit, Cynthia could have dispensed with the whole big shebang. Mike, I think it was his second wedding. That was just, I think, for them, what they necessarily wanted to do. But in this time of COVID, I think you really have to be thoughtful about living the rest of your life. It's one day.
It's one day.
And if you're younger, I'm gonna say this, Joan, I'm gonna throw it back to you. If you're younger, the amount of money that people generally spend on a wedding is between I think the average is $18,000 to $25,000. That's a nice down payment on your home. Go to the JP, You spend $50 for your witness. Let people drive by if they're going to give gifts, because if somebody wants to celebrate you, they will or they won't. And that extra money that you were going to take out to hold a shebang for everybody else to witness you having your big day, put it into your home, something that's going to last.
Yeah.
That's good.
And I think that's a great idea for us normal folk. I mean, I think it could be done and done well and pulled off beautifully. But I don't think such a circumstance would work well for someone as big and bold as Jennifer Lopez. And I don't think she would really seriously consider doing that.
Well, I think she could if it's for the right reasons. If it's about you and Alex and you love each other. Look, for neither one of them, it's not your first rodeo, you know. Right. So we're not wearing the white dresses. It's not your first time getting married. If it's about that person, you could bring all of the people you wanted to you. But is it about selling pictures to People magazine? Okay, they got plenty of money. You really don't need any extra.
Yeah. Let's get some audience input. Joyce McCall says, "Hey, J-Lo is my girl. Whatever J-Lo wants, J-Lo gets." That's the bottom line. Chantel said, because people want to dance and take pictures, but you can be safe with it. People do want to dance and take pictures, is what Chantel is saying. So people want the whole wedding experience. That's what Chantel is typing. She's like, so even if you be safe with it and put your little, your glitzy mask on. Y'all know I rock a glitzy mask in a minute. So I don't play. But you can still be jazzed up. My sister gave me that for my 50th birthday. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Gary, what did Gary say? Gary said this is J-Lo's 4th marriage, her 6th engagement, right?
Gary knows.
So Gary, try something new.
Come on, Gary.
Try just something new. It may last this time. What? Okay.
Good idea. That's
a good idea. It says a JW said, hello, JW Van Minimal. Okay. Lord, that was too Chantel said, Lord, that was 2 old men fighting with this.
Roy Jones and Mike Tyson.
Yeah. She said there was 2 older men fighting. Yeah. Then Roy Jones didn't look as polished as Mike Tyson. Obviously, he looked like one of my family members coming in. Okay, Joyce McCall said, "Hey Joe, hey
Joyce."
Chantel said, "You look nice." Thank you, Chantel. Sean, we were talking about Shannon's comment. You saw it probably in the back office where she said I looked. She was like, "What in the world are you wearing?" Those are 2 different shades of black. I said, first of all, this is green. This is green, right? And this right here is a tank shirt. And so I just throw a little black long sleeve blouse under it.
Because she's a virtuous woman.
What you want to say, Sean?
Not one word.
And I don't care, Shannon, I'm gonna put you right in here. Shannon back there laughing and pointing and joking. Get yourself back there. Shannon like forget y'all. Okay, if I would have wore this like this, all my arm would have been out, right?
What would have been wrong with that?
Nothing is wrong with it. It's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I've been working out. I'm loving myself and I'm excited. I just thought, with it being a show and I wasn't putting a little overthrow, I would just be mindful. Okay, that's it. I'm done with that. Talk to us some more, Joe.
Well, that's all we've got. Be sure to tune in to JDTV on Sunday night, 7:00. We've got Leon, and I brought a little promo clip to share with you guys.
I'm so excited. Now let's watch this promo clip.
He's known by just one name.
Why do we know you as Leon and not Leon Robinson?
Well, actor Leon is a Hollywood heavyweight, the leading man the ladies love, and the cool cat the fellas want to kick it with.
What I can offer the world is me. And when I'm off camera, I can offer the world my progressive thoughts on the way I think things should be.
His iconic roles in films like Cool Runnings, Above the Rim, Waiting to Exhale, and of course, The 5 Heartbeats have become keepsakes of the culture.
All 3 generations you watch the 5 Heartbeats, everyone's like, yeah.
Now the star's music is keeping us moving and grooving. He's the lead singer of the band Leon and the Peoples, and they've just released their new project, Love is a beautiful thing.
I would describe it as it's part reggae, it's part soul.
JDTV sits down with the actor to talk about the new music, the movies,
It's not too bad though, right?
No, it looks good. Looks good.
Cool.
and a sexy subject that took us all by surprise.
I mean, I'm a sexologist.
Sexologist.
You got a question for Leon? Go.
Which of his co-stars have the loveliest lips? Leon kisses and tells.
Forrest Whitaker, the director, after the first time we started kissing, he said, cut. And then he had to yell, cut again.
The funny fan-out moment.
Those movies behind you, these are movies that you're involved with or movies that you just like?
No, those are some of my favorite movies, actually.
And I don't see me on one of them.
Oh,
Plus, what he thinks of that iconic line one of his characters is known for.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
If I don't see a meme or someone doesn't comment to me a few times a day, I would think the world has stopped.
Leon, the man, his movies, and his music on the next JDTV.
Oh my God.
Good.
ain't nobody come to see about you.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. I love that.
He told me after I delivered that line, after I delivered that dramatic line, he told me I did a better job than he did.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna tell you, first of all, you need to be in Hollywood,
Yeah.
Mr. Joe Duncan. I'm serious. I know you interview the celebrities, but you're a celebrity in your own right. You know, you got certain aura about you, a certain vibe. So
What's your middle name, Joe?
Huh?
What's your middle
Oh,
name?
thank you. Thank you.
What's your middle name, Joe?
Carl.
That's her
Carl.
husband's name, Sean.
It is. It is.
Awesome.
Joseph Carl Duncan.
Joseph Carl Duncan.
You got a stage presence about you, Joe. So no wonder you're interviewing the celebrities. I'm glad that you're here on the Kim Jacobs Show, revealing all of this great
Well, thank you
information.
very much. It's a pleasure to
People are chiming in. I keep telling him that, Joyce said. I keep telling him.
Telling him.
That's
Any of
Joyce.
your
That's my.
celebrity fans can get you some auditions. So go ahead and do it. And don't forget where you came from.
Don't
I
forget.
won't. I won't forget. I won't forget my people.
I don't want to ever hear you say when I say, "Well, Joe, you gonna help the Kim Jacobs Show come and be a part." You like, ain't nobody coming to see you, Kim. I'll be like, what are you tripping?
Never.
My mom
Never.
said, "Wow."
Thanks,
Leon deserved an Emmy for The Temptations. He was the bomb. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
One question I did not get to ask him because we were running. He's a very long-winded man. So our time was running short, and I wanted to ask him about how he and his ex-wife Cynthia Bailey make this co-parenting thing that they do work so well, and you know they managed to do it while so many other families just can't get it together. So I hope to get to talk to him again, and we'll get to ask him a lot more things. But he was very, very fun. I was surprised. I enjoyed it.
Wow. Joe is funny, and I like this show and Joe's show too, and Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you so much, Chantel. JW Van Minimal says, I think it's a great idea for the drive up and the drive by wedding. They can party when things calm down.
Yeah.
And she also said, oh, Leon is so handsome and so talented. He is very smooth. I love him in The Temptation.
JW, I thought you were talking about me. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself.
Y'all are crazy. Okay. Hi, Joe, how old are you, Joe? Someone asked the question.
Old enough, but none of your business.
Somebody said, okay, anyway, I can't even start reading all of this. Let me ask y'all a quick question because we're doing a quick giveaway too today. So I'm going to give you guys a quick chance to, Joe, what are you giving away today?
Oh, I would love to give away a fan out opportunity on the on a celebrity interview on the JDTV show. Yes, I would like to give that away.
That is going to be awesome, y'all. Listen, a fan out interview on JDTV. And how can we win? Let's see. Right now, here's how I'm going to show you. Wait a minute. I always try and show people how they can win right quick. So you're going to follow, subscribe to JD TV on YouTube.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So here's how you can win. Screenshot that you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show on YouTube, and then also screenshot that you have subscribed to JD TV on YouTube. You have until 1:00 p.m. to do this, okay? Now, the question is, and I want to go back to what the question is that someone created for me back here, which I loved. I forget where it is. Okay. Do more Americans get real or artificial trees? Type the answer right quick. First person to type the answer. Real or artificial trees? Real or artificial trees? Great job, JW, that you just subscribed to JD TV channel. Yes. I subscribed before the giveaway. Been subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show. She was with Pamela Mathis. Excellent. But type that answer so you can win this right quick. Do more Americans have artificial trees or real? Gary and no. So Gary responded first. Artificial is the answer. The winner is Gary Horn. See, you see why I got this shirt on? Because I would have opened my whole armpits would be showing right now. See? Yeah, that's exactly why. I'm glad I did that. Okay.
Congratulations, Gary. That's my older. Gary is the name of my oldest brother, by the way.
So Gary is the winner for today's giveaway. Make sure you email. Here's the instructions, Gary. Make sure you go and take a moment to do this. Let me pull it back up. There you go. What you're going to do is you're going to screenshot that you've subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show YouTube channel. And then you're going to screenshot that you've subscribed to JD TV. Screenshot both that you've subscribed. And then email those to kimjacobsshow@gmail.com by 1:00 p.m. If we don't get that by 1, then it goes to the next winner. Okay. So,
all right. Gary
is going to be a fan out
on JD TV and we'll let you pop on and talk with a favorite celebrity.
That's awesome. Okay, Shannon, I need another question because I have one more giveaway today as well. And as we're preparing for our next giveaway, Joe, I know you have one more thing you want to share with us too, right?
I know? I think I'm done.
Oh, Patti Labelle? No?
Oh, did I forget? I forgot.
Thank God I'm your manager over here. But let me just do a quick commercial break and we're going to go for about 4 or 5 more minutes, y'all. Stay tuned. Don't jump off yet. We have some more juicy information to share with you from Joe Duncan. And let me do a commercial break.
I'm attorney Kenneth D. Snow, and at the Snow Legal Group, justice is our job.
For more than 20 years, Attorney Snow has been fighting for justice and winning cases in the Carolinas by providing aggressive representation in criminal defense, domestic violence, family law, serious injury, and wrongful death. If you've been injured or lost a loved one in an accident, including tractor trailer or rideshare, you need the Snow Legal Group by your side, fighting for justice and fighting for you. Visit snowlegal.com. Call 704-358-0026 for a free virtual consultation. Located at 6827 Fairview Road, Suite D in South Park.
All right. So we're back. And Sean, while we're waiting for Joe to come back on, I just want to make sure that you answer a question that someone asked earlier when you had popped off for a minute.
Okay.
The question was, I feel President-elect has a large board of diversity and color, can't have a total group of color or people of non-color won't vote in the next election. We of color make up the moderate group when we vote, but we don't have enough in our country to override without liberal white voters. Who many did vote for Biden too? I think this was just more of a comment.
So let me address that a little bit. When people are talking about positions, they're talking about prominent positions. And so far, in terms of people of color, they have one Black woman who is going to be the Undersecretary of Treasury, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
They also have a Hispanic man, I believe, who will be in I can't remember his position, if it's going to be in the Justice Department, but so far you only have 2 people. 2 is not a preponderance. So what I hope does not happen is what happened with President Obama and what happened with President Clinton, that we came with the same thing. Oh, don't get too many Black people. Listen, we're less than 14% of this country, you know? But when you talk about voting in the 2016 election, over 70% of Black people got out to vote. So I have to reject that a little bit, only because we don't say that about people from other ethnicity. We don't say, oh, don't worry to have all Black, all white people or all white men or what have you. The Supreme Court has been all white men forever. And so you got a little bit of color in there. And then they say, wait, that's too much. You've got 9 justices, overwhelmingly male, but nobody says it's too much until it's a woman saying, hey, we want a few more women. So yeah, no, I hear what you're saying, Joyce, but I think that they can do a little bit more to be representative, because I think that representation matters. Just like in that clip that you showed us, Kim, for the law firm, representation matters. It's important. It's important how other people view you and how you're able to bring a different flavor to all aspects of this country. So I think that's something important to keep in mind.
I said, great answer, Sean. Thank you. And Sean's also doing a giveaway, a 30-minute consultation with her that's going to be for people that have children that are going to college. Even if they're younger children, there are scholarships available. I told you all many times over that my son, Ivan, works under Sean's leadership, and he's received maybe about $15,000, $20,000 worth of scholarships within the last few months, thanks to All Roads Education, which Sean Hall is the founder of. So you definitely want to connect with her. And I've shared with you her information here. Our political and educational expert, Sean A. Hall, follow her on Facebook and also visit her website, allroadseducation.com. But today she's giving away a 30-minute free consultation. That's huge, because that costs way more than some. She don't ever let anybody get that for free.
No.
Never. So let's come up with a quick question. The question is, give me a question. Who was the first U.S. president to recognize Hanukkah in the White House? Who was the first U.S. president to recognize Hanukkah in the White House?
That's a good one.
Who was the first president?
I have an idea. But
to recognize Hanukkah in the White House? Type the answer and let's see who typed this answer. I'm just putting the answer here, but I'm not going to pop it in until I see who won. Who won?
Who won?
First president to recognize Hanukkah.
I know they're on Google fast.
Yeah, everybody Googling right quick. You know, everybody click, 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 click. All right. While we're waiting, Joe, I'm going to pull you back in right quick and see if give everybody a chance to get the answer and see who the first person is. But tell us right quick as we get ready to close out too, who is the first president, U.S. president to recognize Hanukkah in the White House is the question. Joe's
I'm going to take a guess. You take a guess too, Joe. Who do you think?
No, Joe, don't guess because he ain't winning this right now. Come on, Joe. Tell us about Patti Labelle.
Okay, Patti Labelle. I love Patti Labelle. Fun fact, I have performed with Patti Labelle a few times.
What?
Anyway, Walmart reported Patti Labelle is definitely getting a piece of the pie. Her sweet potato pie, that is a Walmart staple, just has been during the Thanksgiving holiday, she sold 1,500 pies per hour.
God almighty.
Wow. 1,500 pies per hour?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my gosh.
Yep. And you remember the pies went viral back in 2015 when social media influencer James Wright did a taste test and posted the video. And they've been selling like hotcakes ever since.
Wow.
Whatever happened to him, JD? What happened to him? Because I know I've seen him a couple of places, and I think she did something with him. But
yeah, they've done a few appearances together. He's had I think a couple of Thanksgivings ago, he actually ate Thanksgiving dinner. He was invited to her home for Thanksgiving. You know, there was a lot of a little something going on. People were saying that she didn't recognize him enough they credit him for making the pies the success that they became, and they felt that she didn't give him enough credit for doing that. And but I think they kind of worked that out together. But I think he's just doing his social media thing. I think he does a lot of appearances and things now, so he's really made a name for himself by doing that.
Bush? Which one?
No, they said George Bush, and it doesn't. That's not the answer though. But Patti has banana pudding too, and it's good.
Have you guys had the pies?
Keep on trying though, because I'm telling you, you could win. You could win that 30-minute consultation. And David and Ethan would. They love it. They love it. Come on now, they love it. Okay, you love getting this consultation. So go ahead and. I think it would be Carter.
I said the same thing. Is it?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? I think it's Carter.
No.
Well, guess what, Gary Horn? You have won again. How is that possible? It is Jimmy Carter in 1979. Way to go, Gary Horn.
I knew it. I knew it.
So Gary Horn, make sure that you take a moment to do this, which is screenshot that you subscribe to the Kim Jacobs Show by 1 o'clock. And make sure that you also follow Sean A. Hall on Facebook. And screenshot that you're doing that. Send that to kimjacobshow@gmail.com. And you are the proud winner of both prizes today. We don't have any respect around here. Whoever wins is who wins. Okay, y'all. We got
somebody's got favor.
God's favor is all over Gary Horn. Hallelujah.
What's the number?
Why I have to hold my lip like that? Hallelujah. Okay. Maybe I am dramatic. I didn't think I was, but I'm
a lot.
Okay. Anyway, guys, listen. Monday, tune back in to the Kim Jacobs Show. We have a great week lined up for you. Every day next week, we're going to be doing more giveaways at 11 o'clock a.m. until 12. And some people are giving away some great stuff, like the King's Mind and Queen's Mind t-shirt collection, where they got the King's crown and the Queen's crown. It's beautiful stuff. We have t-shirts, and Winners Win collection is going to be giving away some salsa, Sabrosa Foods salsa, all kinds of stuff is being given away. I'm giving away a book of all 3 of my books next week at some point. So I'll be giving Women of War, This Is How I Fight My Battles, and Extreme Balance Makeover. Okay. Lots of previous show guests are giving away stuff all month long. So tune in. Go ahead and subscribe. If you go ahead and subscribe, you already be subscribed to the Kim Jacobs Show. You may only have one more little component to do, and then you'll be done. And make sure you guys go and hop on for this last few minutes of the prayer line. I encourage you to do that because it's where all of the people that are hopping on get a chance to pray, and it's like kind of like Freestyle Friday, but people are praying and different things. So it's 978-990-5000. The access code is 322083#, and that's Monday through Friday from 12 to 12:30. Thank you guys, Joe Duncan. Let me share how to follow Joe Duncan on social media. I'm excited about what you're doing, Joe. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to Joe Duncan, JDTV. And on Instagram is JDTV_is_on. Okay. And Sean Hall, political and educational expert, is on Facebook, Sean A. Hall. And you can also go to allroadseducation.com. And Shannon back there, who has already told me to stop wearing black every day. So that's the only reason I even wore color. Okay. So I have
back on that again. What?
No, that's what I'm saying. So I'm doing everything that the people telling me to do. I'm very open to criticism and feedback and all of that, right? So I have gone to great measures not to wear black every day. Anybody knows me knows I'm pretty much wearing black every day. But because Shannon told me not to, guess what I did? I didn't wear black. Now I wore green, which I don't even want to wear green.
Green and black, because you still got on a black tank.
But the point is I put on some color, right?
Still black, but okay.
Okay, anyway, but I've had colors all week. So thank you for a wonderful staff, Shannon, Mackenzie, Cassandra, Selwyn, Frank Jr., everybody that helps. I don't want to leave any names out, but all of you guys that helped to make the show great, because without you guys, it wouldn't be anything. So thank you. And thank you for being in the studio audience today. God bless you all and have a grand weekend. I'll see you on Monday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Woo-hoo.